Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. You're welcome to the day 2 of our Hall of Fame debate special. Yes, this right here is Hall of Fame with Darling Younger. And today's on the show, we're talking with the team from Biggystudios. Yesterday, if you missed out on it, we had 2 ex-Biggy contestants season 2 housemates here. There was Queen Mother and of course Fondio Noni. Unfortunately, he was not in the studio, but we had him live on Skype or through Skype. And then we equally had the baby mama and girlfriend of late artist Fhish official, right? It was we had a tense conversation and it was very emotional. If you missed out on it, you can check it out on our official Facebook page Dash Media. Everything is there for your consumption. So on today's edition, which is day 2, of course, we'll be having Biggy, let me say the committee or their team. They'll be here to answer some of our questions as well as some of our doubt, because there's just a lot to talk about. So stay with us, do not go anywhere. You're watching Hall of Fame with Darling Younger, and this is our debate special. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, it's your girl, Darling Younger, the builder, honey. I hope you love my outfit there. Shout out to my designer for this. It's gorgeous. And of course, I want to give a shout out to the entire Dash Media team for this work of art right here. Thanks to the sound engineer, the technicians, the broadcasters, all of you. You are doing an amazing job. Anyways, honey, to kickstart today's debate, special debate, I want us to go on our very first musical break. Yes, honey? So we'll be looking at Shabasiko, and it's coming from Redeemed, all the way from Shaba Music. Take a look. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you love the song. That is Shabasiko from Redeemed. You know, unfortunately, they parted ways after the release of the song. Like, if you ask me, this right here was their breakthrough, right? And we're looking forward to the both of them enjoying the royalties and the benefit, the advantage that comes with the song. But then it is what it is. Okay, honey, so I know you've noticed I'm not alone in the studio. There is a gentleman. No, there's a ladies before gentlemen, yeah? So, okay, I'm going to start with the lady. She's looking so fine in her blue dress. Yellow. Is it shoes for me, girl? Like, just erase it up.
Thank you.
I know,
Thank you.
I know. She is Shanty Tweety. Did I get the pronunciation right?
Yes.
Okay, very well then. So she is part of Biggystudios organizing committee.
Yeah.
Yes. And the gentleman is Mr. Achiri Victor. Yes. He was season 1 ex-housemate.
Yes.
As well as a member of the organizing committee.
Content director.
The content director.
Second edition.
Oh, second edition.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to start with Miss Shanty. Yes. You're welcome to Hall of Fame special debate.
Thank you, Darling Younger.
Oh, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. I love your outfit. Yeah.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
Thank you very much. And so real quick, tell us about you. Aside from Biggy, what else do you do?
I'm an actress.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm an actress. I'm a script writer. I'm a communicator. I'm a presenter too.
Nice.
And I work with CJ's production.
Okay.
Yeah, we're into event planning. We're into printing. We're into photo shoot. That's a photo studio.
Okay.
There, and we're into movie making too. We do music too. We have a recording studio. In fact, CJ's production is a bundle of everything.
Okay.
Everything showbiz.
Okay. Let's talk about movies. How many movies have you acted in?
More than 6 or 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I did Foreign Illusion back then. I wrote Noé. Yeah, it's an epic. Yeah. I wrote Noé, and fortunately for me, it came out best short movie, Red Feather Award.
Okay.
Then I wrote Illusion, and it's out right now. And Savage.
Yeah.
Eve, all about Eve. What again?
That's a lot, huh?
A lot. Yeah.
Okay, while you're thinking, let's get to Mr. Achiri. Real quick, tell us about you.
Okay, Achiri Victor is a filmmaker and specifically a movie director. And aside that, also I'm a film businessman. And I own a streaming platform called Links, where I envisage selling Cameroon films to our audience, most especially, and exporting them to the rest of the world. Okay. So, and aside that, I'm also a teacher. Yeah, so basically that's who Achiri Victor is, but most importantly, I'm a focus-driven young man that believes that Cameroon is a super nation with a lot of potentials, and also believe that we are in a digital age and we have to think global and are more African inclined, more like a Pan-Africanist. So
okay, now we are here to talk about Biggy, Biggystudios. It has been on the leaves like since from the very first day, right? Since from the first day we saw it, the season 1, and then it was Big Brother 237,
Biggy 237,
Biggy 237, and then Cameroonians were like, "What is going on? What is happening?" So you please just tell us, where did you get the inspiration from?
Okay, Biggy 237. It was from Biggy Ndo. It was Big Brother Ndo.
Ah.
Yeah, it started in a small scale.
Okay.
Like, on a WhatsApp group. Then you know this WhatsApp game thing in a group, and we started to let's be giving tags and people were doing it. And so we had these finals in Limbe.
Okay.
Yeah, it came out successful. So the founder, that's Mr. Kiantifre, called some of us and like, okay, not some of us, put it in the group that why don't we take this thing national?
Okay.
Those who are interested, okay, let's inbox him and then we work on it.
Okay.
So some of us, we opted and here we go.
Okay, that's how you saw yourself in
a group of persons that became Biggy 237. Later on, positive innovation. Biggystudios.
Biggystudios.
Yeah, that's what it came about.
Amazing. So now let's talk about the season 1. You as season 1 ex-housemate, right?
Yes.
Let's talk about the requirements first of all. What were the requirements? Let's start with you since you were.
Okay, for our season 1, my season or the.
Your season 1.
Oh, okay. We're expected to do 3 videos.
Okay.
We're given 3 tasks. Before that, we had to apply through their website. So we went through a series of questions and answered them. Then we're given 3 tasks. And from those 3 tasks, we have to be voted.
Okay.
The person
by the public?
Yeah, by the public.
Okay.
So we're voted, those of us that performed well, were now selected to move into the house.
Okay.
Yes.
So how many of you moved into the house?
25 of us.
Whoa. Yeah. Okay. So now let's talk about the house. You, Ma'am Shanti, how did you see the house? Because what we saw, that house was too small to contain 25 adults.
Okay.
Yes.
To me, it was a start.
Okay.
Okay. You have to start. You must start from somewhere.
Yes.
No matter how bad it is or how good it is, we still have to start.
Okay.
Okay. It must not be good to everybody.
Yeah.
At least we try. We must try.
Yes.
If you don't try, you will fail. Even if you fail, you have to stand up. So it's good. The house was good, just that it was small. For 25 contestants.
Yes.
We managed.
And you pulled through?
Yeah, we pulled through.
Okay.
That's the most important thing.
Now we are looking at the season 3 even.
Definitely.
Okay.
And
now still on the season 1, when the pictures came out, because you started shortly after Big Brother Niger started, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so now there was this comparison between your house and that of Big Brother Niger, and then many say that you copied. How true?
No, we did not copy. We did not copy. Anyways, Big Brother Niger, Big Brother Biggystudios, all it has the same concept.
Yes.
That's to showcase talent, to nurture talent, to promote talent. That's it.
Yeah.
So positive competition is good. Big Brother Niger came with a Big Brother Niger, and it is good. So why don't we do our own?
Okay.
If it means entertaining the public and giving them good content, why don't
So
do it?
in a nutshell, you got your inspiration from Big Brother Niger?
Definitely.
Okay. Now, you actually, when you got into the house, right, seeing how small it was, how did you feel? What was your reaction? Be honest.
Well, the truth is, when I heard that there's going to be a Big Brother show, because I started watching the show from Big Brother Africa to Big Brother Niger to now Big Brother Cameroon, and I had to be part of it. Okay. So when we went into the house was nice inside. But the truth is that even though they made it better in the second edition, the cameras they used in the first edition were not as compared to the ones they used in the second edition. So the cameras in the first edition could not show the beauty of the house. Okay. But truth be told, the house was beautiful. Okay. I was like, wow.
You're part of them right now, so it shouldn't be like, okay, I can't speak against.
No, I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
Okay.
I'm being honest. The house was beautiful. Okay. Because when I was going into the house, I had these expectations. When I went there, it was like this.
Okay.
Because the house was beautiful. But when we came out, the pictures we saw were like, okay, this is not me.
It didn't do justice.
Yeah, you understand? So the cameras did not really portray what we saw in there.
Okay, now still about season 1. There was this housemate who came out, not just one, Melinda Swan, a lot of them said that at some point there wasn't food. Okay. That you literally starved.
Yes.
How true?
I would want you to understand something that the Big Brother show, it's a mirror of the society. Yes. And if in a normal society, there are all sort of people and there are all sort of things that happen there. There are people that have more than 5 square meals a day. There are people that go hungry. So it's a reality TV show. We had all of those things. There were days that we had to stupor. There were days that Biggy had to punish us because we malhandled something, we misused food. So I think those days where we got punished, sometimes they were really harsh, truth be told. Okay. But to an extent, I would say that we cost it. Because you just got in the house and then there's a lot to eat and you're just eating. Yeah. So I think in a way, Biggy wanted us to.
But starving you, was it the right way?
It was limiting. There was never a day we went without food.
Well, Melinda said there was a day you had to literally scavenge, like you had to scout for Gary. You drank Gary that day because there was nothing to eat, and the Gary was too small for all of you to share.
Melinda came out and said what she said, and the truth is that, and I'm telling you, is that we did not starve the way she's saying it. You understand? Yes. I don't want to feel like we are still going back and forth on the same thing. But truth be told, there were days that we didn't eat the way we ate some other days. Okay. But what I'm saying is most of those times was caused by us.
Okay. Okay. Yes. So he was punishing you. Yes. Then. Okay. Now let's talk about the season 2. What were the requirements of season 2 for the contestants?
The requirement for the contestants?
Yeah, to get entry into the house, season 2.
It wasn't really difficult, really, because season 2 was lax. Okay. It was lax. You must be either your parent should be
a Cameroonian.
Yeah, Cameroon nationality, and that's why some people were like, why is Noni
in the house?
In the house, why is how do they call that one? Nell. Sorry if you had that one. Yeah. Yeah, Nell in the house. But I'm sure one of her parents is from it's Cameroonian. Okay. Then you must be 20. Is it 18?
21 and above.
And above. Yes. Same thing with this here. Okay. Yeah. Then you must have ordinary levels. Same thing with this here. Okay. But now it is we've actually
you've updated it then?
We've updated, yeah. Okay. We've actually modified it so that at least it should be better
than the previous one.
Previous years, yeah.
Okay. Now the reason why I asked is because Noni White, he came on Hall of Fame and he said on a normal day, Fhish was not supposed to be in the Biggy mansion.
Why?
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to play you an excerpt of his interview right here on Hall of Fame with Darling Lyonga. And then after which you all will be giving your comments, you'll be reacting to it. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, if you have not watched this excerpt, well, a few months ago we had Noni White. He is a fashion designer in season 2, ex-housemate, as well as a first runner-up. Yeah, so he came on the show and he wasn't pleased at all. Yes, he had a lot to say, and in this is what he had to say. You take a look.
Your fellow flatmate, that is when we're like, wow, flatmate? And then we're like, well, welcome and all the likes. And we thought I thought maybe after 1 week, he's gonna maybe leave the house, kind of a prank. But then it was our fellow flatmate. So if I knew that Fhish was gonna be there, I won't be in Biggy Mansion. Why? Because I am going there to win. I would say bringing in an established musician, it's kind of a game that you already know the winner. They might not want to accept this, but that is the fact. And I also think that having Fhish and Noni White in a house is too much content for the organizers. As in, except there is business on the background that I'm not fully aware of. having me there, having him there, is too much for them. And I think that's why they were unable to contain the heat that the whole thing came along with. So when he came on board, I was like, damn. At some point I wanted to leave, but I began thinking of those that have been voting from the first, second week. Before coming, I made arrangements. I contacted people, I kept money. My people, those that I went to the same school with, back from primary, secondary, university, they were there 24/7. You can imagine the millions these guys made. We are going to face this fact someday. It was business and they earned a lot from the contestants, not just me. But I'll be talking for myself because I know people dropped me screenshots of their votes. When I came out, I saw how much people were sending to force, because every week I was up for eviction. And when you check it out, the highest voted, I checked and it's either I am the second or the third or the fourth person that has the highest vote. So my followers, my friends, my family, everybody were there making sure that I didn't get evicted. We were inside the house, we were fine. At some point they were like, they will always call us and be like, this is not what the fans want. You guys are boring. You guys to bring the heat, you guys should do this. You wouldn't blame us, the housemate. We don't know what the fans out there want. We will have to believe them because they are out there and they are trying to make the game entertaining. And it will be a shameful thing that we are in the house and we are not entertaining the fans. All right? So at some point they always, when we got in, they told us the game is scripted, like we are going into art movie or something. And then I was like, wow, okay. It means if it's scripted, you're bound to do what you're asked to do in the house, right? So we got in there, and at some point they'll call to the chamber section. I think the fans see some, they'll be like, Noni White, you have to do this for, no. We'll go and we'll act. But what got me baffled is that some of the assignment they are asked us to do, the fans were not aware of them. The fans were not aware of them. It's like you called me and you asked me to do this, but those watching, they didn't see the part that I was assigned to do something. What they are seeing is what I was doing. You get the point. Now,
an example. For
example, right? There was a time the director called. I sat with him one-on-one. There was no light that day, and he was like, "I am too close to Fhish. I'm too close to Fhish. I'm just, if I want to be the alpha male in the house, I should be the alpha male. I should not give, I should just be there like the strong man, you understand?" I said, okay, all right, I get it. He said, that's what the fans want. That's what my fans, is trying to come, So, trust me, from there, that is where I thought, okay, this is what the people want. I started being so hard on Fhish.
So what was the deliberate act?
I swear to you, I'm telling you the truth. I cannot lie over a deceased. I'm sorry he's late. You get? Aside from me, there was a time Fhish went into the chambers and he came out, sat, and was like, sorry, I will use pidgin. Say, I know they mash me, man. I need to mash me, man. I know they for that kind of thing. Didn't the people they feel say they be who now?
Mr. Cherry, you're laughing already.
He's funny, right?
Oh, it's funny. Okay, so he raised a lot of points. So we're going to start with, was it proper to bring Fhish into the house?
Why not?
Okay.
Fhish is a contestant like any other contestant. Even if Tizi Panchako applies, we will take him.
Okay.
It is showbiz. Okay, it is a reality TV show. It's for everybody. If you're fit, you get inside.
Okay.
Why isn't it proper for Fhish to get inside? He saw that as a platform to upgrade.
Yes.
So, what makes it difficult? What makes it wrong for him not to enter? He is a normal human being like Noni White.
Yes.
He's a celebrity like Noni White.
Yeah.
So why won't he get inside?
Okay.
It's proper.
But why did Fhish not enter the same day as the rest of the contestants?
Let me undo that.
Okay.
I think that there is a problem. There is a misconception problem that we all have. And the first thing is that, especially the contestants of this year, is that they think that they know more than Biggy, or they want Biggy to do things the way they want it to be. It's wrong, you know. Biggy is all-knowing.
Yes.
Biggy does things intentionally. When he does something, he knows what he's doing. And I would like to tell you that the key ingredient with this reality TV show is tension, is suspense. Okay. And you don't expect that you would ask Biggy that why did you bring Fhish later? No, it's just his way of doing it. Okay. Don't question Biggy. When you're on the show, Biggy is like God. Okay. Whatever God asks of you, you have to do it.
Yeah, so he decides. Like,
yes, definitely.
And now coming to whether Fhish was supposed to be there or not, may so rest in peace. I would like you to understand that every edition has a different concept per the kind of contestants that they are expecting. You might not know this, but it has a different scope. Like this year, we're tilted more towards this kind of people. This year, towards this kind of people. If you see this year, the criteria has changed a little bit. And a smart person would already know the kind of persons that Biggy wants on the show now. So it's wrong for somebody, for Noni White, to say that Fhish was not supposed to be on the show. Okay, but now he's looking at it from the point where Fhish was an established artist with a very big fan base. So it's like you've already known the winner.
No, to have a fan base is a different ballgame. Okay. And to have people who can remove their 100 francs and vote you.
It's another thing.
Once you have content, you are good to go. The public, you just have to vibe to the show, give them what they want to see. Yeah. And the public will vote you. Okay. Okay, I get it. Yes. Now, he raised this point. He said most of the things he did to Fhish were asked by you, or he was assigned by Biggy to do those things. All the harshness, the meanness, everything. He didn't mean to treat Fhish the way he did. So what do you have to say in your defense?
Okay, I think I'm going to handle the two things. He said two things that I want to handle now. Okay. About the fact that he was pre-informed that there was going to be a script, and about the fact, about what you just asked me. And about the script, there is no, I don't think there's any reality TV show without a script. Perhaps when they say script, a lot of people think that it's like a screenplay, like a movie script where you already have lines that you have to come and deliver. No, that's not how a TV script is. Okay. You bear me with that. And coming back to the other question was about what?
Most of the things he did.
Okay. Yeah. Now, he said on the video that the director called him and told him that if he wants to be the alpha male, he should man up and take charge, right? Now, mind you, the director did not tell him that go and hate on Fhish. Okay. They just told him man up and take charge if you want to be the alpha male. He chose to go and hate on Fhish. That was his own way of showing that he's the alpha male.
So he and Fhish was the only competition.
Definitely.
So he chose that. That was him doing it. Biggy didn't tell him that. Biggy will never say that hate on a flatmate. Okay.
Well, yesterday we had Queen Mother, and she shared the same view with Noni White. She said, indeed, Biggy most times would ask the housemates to do certain tasks, to hit on people, to create fights, pick up fights, like how she was assigned to act like she's crazy. You know, she was seen hitting containers everywhere in the house, and she lost a lot of fans, and now she's extremely hated because of the assignment she gave. And then she equally said that it was wrong of Biggy to assign housemates without informing the public. For example, if you watch Big Brother Naija, we see their diary sessions, right? Whatever assignment that Biggy gives them, we see it. So we, the public, we know that, okay, this is what is expected of this housemate. So we don't tend to hate on them when we see them behaving a certain way. But Biggy 237 or Biggystudios never did any of that. Okay,
I heard that. Yes. And I just think that it's sheer ignorance from Queen Mother. I really do not want to. I think Queen Mother and the others are like children of Big Brother. And Big Brother is like an umbrella that covers all of us, despite who you are during and after the show. Yes. And I really feel I don't want to talk too deep to the extent where I'll hurt her brand. But there is no reality TV show that you will not be given task to perform.
Yeah.
Even the show that you just cited, there are times that they call them to the diary session and you see them.
Yes.
There are times that they call them but you don't see them.
Okay.
Yes, it's like that. Because we are leveraging on tension and suspense. I cannot tell Darling Lyonga to go and cause trouble with Tweety, and then I show the public, and then what are they watching? What are they looking out for?
But in a way, it's like people would know that I am not troublesome. I'm just doing what I was asked to do.
Okay, now this is it. All those things are always balanced, right? If I tell you that do this, there must also be a follow-up task that might balance all those things. The problem is that the flatmates somehow think that they know too much, and not all tasks that were given to them were done. They executed them. Some of the tasks that they left out without doing are actually tasks that were supposed to now balance up the previous task that was given to them, maybe to make they feel like it made them somehow. So it, in a way, since they think that they know too much, they don't perform some of those tasks. If you were keen, you see that there are several tasks that we gave people like Noni White, and they did not perform them, even on live camera.
Okay.
They gave them tasks.
Can you set an example?
Yes, well, Biggy gave Noni White a task to stay away from patients for the whole week. And I think Noni White did the task just for maybe 1 hour, and that was it. Okay.
Was he punished?
Of course, there are consequences.
Okay, now it brings me to another question. Still, yesterday, even on the White said it one time, he mentioned that when Fhish was assigned to do certain tasks and he doesn't, no punishment was given to him, no strike whatsoever. So they feel like he was highly favored in the Biggy mansion.
I think that Noni White and Queen Mother are overreacting. Okay. Fhish was the most punished flatmate. After Fhish was Noni White, Clementor. That's the list of those who were highly punished. But you know, like I said, the show is a mirror of the society. There are some punishments that Big Brother say, okay, I'll forgive you on this. So you don't tell Big Brother what to do. You don't tell Biggy that punish this person. Biggy knows what he is doing. But to them, they felt like, okay, as I'm here, because you are wearing red, I'm supposed to wear red. But it's not. That's not what Biggy wants. Biggy, somebody might slap you, right? And Biggy does not punish the person, but you slap the other person, and Biggy punishes you. You don't know if Biggy
has other plans for
you know. So yeah.
Okay, now I want to talk about some of the ex-housemates. You know, because now we're trying to do like a comparison. Biggystudios, Big Brother Nigeria. When you see Big Brother Nigeria ex-housemates, you know, you see how large they're living, their life automatically changes, right? But now, when you look at those of Biggystudios, it's almost like the same. But now some say they're highly hated because when they leave the house, what they get is more of controversy, more of hate, and more of threats than glory.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think as a contestant, as an ex-contestant, entering to Biggystudios has paved the way for you to do better out there. You know, you have to rebrand yourself. You have to, you know, somewhere like Randy Bell. Talk about Randy. When Randy Bell left Biggystudios, Biggy 237, back then as season 1. That same week, she did not sleep.
She took advantage of it.
She took advantage of it, and she came to us and said she wants to do a brand. Let's look for a name for her and all that. We told her, okay, do this, do that. Today she's the one. She owns Aruki. She's everywhere. She's a movie maker too. She's a model. She's everywhere. She's doing good. Okay.
So those who are not doing good, they are not being pushed full.
They're not being pushed full. Look at what's her name? That girl. Vanitels. She's doing good too. Okay. All of them. In fact, season 1 contestants are doing good because they are pushful. Okay. They are working. They are taking advantage of Biggystudios. Yes. Someone like Diamond. Diamond is doing good too. Okay. Diamond came for Rabbit TV. she told the public she'll be doing this, she'll be doing that, and she's not sleeping. She has her restaurant.
Okay.
Why is she not everywhere complaining and all that?
But then let me ask you this: what's the main objective of Biggystudios?
Entertainment, you know, showcase of talent, you know, and when you're there, be ready to show yourself to the world through taking advantage of the tax that they give you, and of course creating your own situations where you can sell yourself, and coming to the point of ex-flatmates leaving the house and not measuring up to. I'll talk from the point of view of an ex-flatmate, and I think that the public is expecting more than what they are investing in these ex-housemates. You get, and you cannot compare an ex-flatmate of Biggystudios and that of Biggy Niger. They are coming from different environments.
Definitely.
Okay.
And they have different support. They have people that have different mindsets towards entertainment. So, but then that does not mean that us that came out from the show, we are not doing better.
Okay.
Our lives, for somebody that knew why he or she was going inside and already had a roadmap, okay, when I get out, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do. There are a lot of us that are doing amazingly well.
Okay.
But the truth is that it cannot be as amplified as the Big Brother Niger that you're seeing. Of course, fans give them
They've
cars,
come a long way,
you know.
Yeah.
So
okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to serve you a couple of pictures. I know you're just hearing Biggystudios, you're hearing ex-housemates. Maybe you don't know any of them, but at least there's one here, Mr. Trey Victor. But then we're going to serve you a couple of pictures so you get to see for yourself. Beautiful set of people. Now, while we're checking on the pictures, Mr. Trey, I have this question for you. Now, you said that some of the tax were indeed given to these housemates and the public were not allowed to see.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because to you wanted to create attention.
Yeah.
But now most of these housemates, after leaving the house, and because we didn't see you or Biggystudios assigning them on certain tax, they're highly hated on. Okay, let me take this example. Noni White said he cannot go back to Bamenda because of the threat he was getting. The heat is too much. Queen Mother said the same thing, that because of the tax you gave her and the tax you did not help the public that you were giving her, she's really hated, like she cannot go out and move comfortably, and she's really angry. So now that they are out of the house, the game is over, you're preparing for the season 3, don't you think it's proper to fix their image so they can feel comfortable?
I'll tell you something. Why is it only Queen Mother and Noni White that are this bitter about they gave them tax, they gave them? You should ask yourself that question sometimes, you know.
Yes.
I watched your interview with Jodone. That's a grateful soul.
Yes.
Jodone is doing amazingly well. You think he was not given task? Everybody had their own fair share of tasks being given to them.
Okay.
But now it turns out that Noni White showed who he truly is to the public. They now saw him like, okay, we've been looking at this guy to be this gentle and good, but deep inside was this bad.
Okay. So it was just his real
it's
persona
not on
coming.
Biggy, it's who he is.
Okay.
Because let me be honest, the Noni White before the show was a total disappointment in the show, personally.
Okay.
Because the person I thought that was going to be so entertaining came and was swallowed by other talents, you know. He was intimidated by Fhish. He was nowhere to be found. There was no entertainment coming from him. There was no content from him, you know. So it was just like he wasted his time and then wasted Biggy's time. So, and then he comes out, instead of trying to go back to fix what he has spoiled, he continuously shows who he is to the public. There are 25 of you. Only 2 of you are complaining about tax and hearing. It means you people have a problem.
It means you are the problem.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
You should look at it that way.
From that side. You have anything to add?
No, I just feel, for me, I just feel that Noni White, with the presence of Fhish, Noni White was suffer from insecurity. Okay. That's all.
Okay, so it's not biggest problem.
Not biggest problem at all.
Okay. Now, what is the way forward?
Okay. I may mention here that if a smart person that has been following the show would a bit understand what Biggy wants and the kind of people that Biggy would obviously cast into his show. Without letting the cat out of the box, the criteria for you to be a flatmate is out there, of course, and the show is going to be bigger and better than the second one in terms of camera quality, and of course there's going to be a TV channel this time.
Oh, amazing.
So,
nice.
So that's the best thing that's going to happen to the show. Amazing. And of course there's constant upgrade and rebrand.
Is it going to be the same house?
No.
A bigger house?
we cannot give you that information right now. You know?
I need exclusive. Come on. What's my benefit?
We cannot give you that information right now. You have to discover that. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Very well. So you're not telling there's a bigger house.
No,
what about the cost price?
Of course, you also find out about that. Yes, of course.
The
juice is when you find out at the right time. No, you're not anticipating.
Very well then. Now let's talk about challenges. What are some of the difficulties you face? Biggystudios in arranging this competition, you know, TV show as a whole, it's a very big project and everything. So what are some of your challenges?
I think that the first thing is a mindset problem. That it's not just Biggystudios, it's the whole of entertainment industry in Cameroon that face this mindset problem. And Cameroonians are yet to be absorbed into entertainment as a whole, appreciating your own and stuff, you know, but then it's not their fault because we have to constantly put it to their face, you get? And I think that's one of the problems. And another big problem is also that the big companies that we have around don't take advantage. They are yet to see the opportunities available for them with regards to a show like this. Yeah, so it's difficult to get through to them, and there are a lot of people that also want to sabotage the whole idea, you know, so there's just so much. But aside that, you've mentioned the technicalities of putting together a crew. It's super expensive, and I think that's just it, you know.
Now, still on challenges, the season 2 was filled with a lot of controversies. Are you really scared that this season 2 you might not have participants? Like people might be scared to come to the house. Like, okay, I don't want to go there and suffer at the end of it all. Do you have that fear?
No.
No. You're very positive.
Very positive. Biggy is here to stay. Yes, we've had that audience already. Yeah, it's at its true one at one point. Getting feedback from the audience, at times it's aching. But then, this, how do they call it? The audience really, it's what makes Biggy juicy. Because at times when you get the negative comments, we adjust. It's not like we are dumb. We are not dumb. You know, we're not seeing, or we are not hearing, we are not watching. We are watching. The negative ones will take and will ameliorate. Yeah.
So let's talk negative. What is the worst comment anyone has ever said in regards to the show that really got to you at some point? You're like, okay, I should find this person. The most terrible comment.
I think we have to answer this on personal notes, you know, not as Biggy, because, you know, all of those things, we take them as, Biggy takes them as feedback.
Yes. So on the personal notes, you...
Okay, on a personal note, you know, see, Cameroon, well, there was this day that we were seriously on a task, and Fhish was taking long to come to
the assembly.
Yes, to meet the others, you know, and we had to send a ninja to find out what was going on. And then there was this comment from somebody like, the people that know say Fhish the Arabian, why not just give them the money, close the whole show? Like, it got to me. I wouldn't go into why Fhish did not come, because the ninja actually had to go find out, like, well, it's okay, and then make sure that he joins the others. But then that's not for us to come and start explaining that this is what held him back. But you know, you really read some heartbreaking from your own people, you know, and
sometimes there's nothing you could do.
At one point, because myself, people the comment section association, as we call ourselves, so I'm also part of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I always follow up. At times I really hit it hard on Biggy. They don't know that I'm a team.
Okay.
You know, maybe some people see me now like, Tweety, you know.
Yeah.
I also hit hard on Biggy too. Biggy to the problem now. Let's not avoid that. Biggy this, Biggy this. For example, eviction sessions and all that, when it's delaying and all that, we'll start hitting. I'm part of it. Okay. At times, I will say some kind of mean comment. When I close that thing, I thought, Biggy this, you know.
It's crazy.
Cameroon this, Cameroon that. Like, at times you watch and you feel like, man, why can't they even support?
Okay.
But it's okay. It's still okay. They see what they are seeing and they are talking about it, and we are there to learn. So we learn every day, and we are there to fix it. So that's why the third session, this third session is going to be better than.
Okay. Now talking on fixing, it's a good thing you have acknowledged that you've had a lot of setbacks from your end.
Yeah, sure.
So what are some of these setbacks you intend fixing for the season 3?
Yeah, for example, the mansion is going to be better.
Okay.
The camera quality will be better.
Okay.
Yeah, and everything will be better.
Oh, sure.
Everything will be better. Better than
the food as well.
The food as well.
It's
I say everything.
The food is always good. Okay, let me just say this.
Yeah.
You see the controversies. I don't want to call it hate. I want to call it feedback. The people that watch the show and say, Biggy, there is no sound. This house is not beautiful. These housemates are boring. Those are the people that make the show.
Yes.
Okay.
Those are the people that Biggy is most proud of, because at least they are watching.
They're watching.
Okay.
So Biggy, at all times, is struggling to innovate, to meet up with their expectations. Because if they see better, they will definitely give a better feedback.
Yeah.
So expect quality content from casting.
Yeah.
To image, to content, you know, expect everything top.
Okay.
And just to handle something, people are already applying. A lot of people are already applying.
A lot.
Okay.
Nobody should sit back and feel like, oh, this happened, I'm not going to apply. A lot of people are applying already. Biggy came and the second edition came and went, right?
Yeah.
And we're still here talking about the second edition. It means there was content.
Of course.
Yeah.
People have fun, you know?
Yeah.
So that's part of it. So if you want to apply, visit the Biggy website.
Okay.
Apply, you know?
Okay.
Get a chance.
So don't let what happens in school to discourage you.
It's just unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
That
Okay.
late Fhish had to end the way he ended.
That's the worst thing that ever happened to Biggy.
Biggy,
Okay.
Like,
great.
it already got to me, for example, when you want to say something, when Biggy wants to give feedback. When I don't kill Fhish now, when I don't kill now again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get.
it's really heart aching. You know, nobody.
Now that you mentioned it, let's talk about real quick the car that was given to Fhish. Now, what was the condition of the car? Let me start from there first.
What was the
Because
condition?
a lot of people say it was not a brand new, some say it was second-handed car, and that is why he got involved in a car accident and all whatnot. So
okay, what do you think? Like, what do you think?
that is why you're here to answer
No,
our questions.
I'm just like, the public has opinions, just like many other people also say that his money was not given to him, you know, but then at the end of the day, what do you believe?
Well, I believe what you told me.
Now, the car was in good shape.
Okay.
Fhish was fully paid. It was said 12 million worth cash on prizes.
Okay.
His money was fully. His baby mama said it here yesterday. So I don't think that there's anything to worry about that.
Yeah.
You know.
So I asked the baby mama in regards to the trip, the Dubai trip, and she said they're having complications. Why is that?
Yeah, like she mentioned, Tim Ray said that they had to sponsor the winner and not the relative of the winner, and of course you can't blame them. It's not on Biggy Studios. Biggy Studios cannot entirely influence that, though Biggy has really tried to a point where they really wanted the baby mama to go, but the baby mama said that she wanted to go with the daughter.
Okay.
But and then it was okay by Biggy, but now the daughter did not have a passport. So she needed time to make a passport for the baby. So she took a lot of time. I think it's just like last month, she came down, the passport is ready. Like, it's been a long time. And then Tim Ray, they backed out.
But then an agreement is an agreement. Don't you think? Why should you back out on? Because I feel like it's written and signed. It's an official document, isn't it?
But you would bear with them that they wanted to sponsor the winner.
But the winner would have
The winner
with
is
someone.
No.
It's
just
the
the winner.
Just the winner.
Just a winner.
Yes.
A trip for one person.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when you look at Baby Nigeria, when you look at the cash price, in fact, as a matter of fact, they tell us everything that will be won, the kind of car that will be given to the winner. But then we'll realize that when it comes to Biggy, you do not really disclose such information. Is that a particular
that's
reason?
Big Brother Nigeria, Big Brother Cameroon. This is Biggystudios. Two different things. We have their ways, we have ours too.
And I honestly think that we are constantly upgrading. And truth be told, we are not as good as the way Cameroonians want us to be, but Biggystudios is constantly rebranding, upgrading to be better, to serve them better.
Okay.
Yes.
And we need their support too. Yeah, we need the audience to tell us what we want. You know, we might not take everything, but then we'll take some.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are here to make Biggy bigger. We are here for Biggy to be better.
Okay.
So
it's a support your own kind of thing. We're talking about 80-20 or nothing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we've come to the end of this debate special. I hope you learned a lot, and I equally hope that they've been able to clear your doubt, because there's been a lot going on social media, Noni White and all whatnot. So if we're really so sorry that we could not stream live on Dash Media official Facebook page because we had some issues, but then we'll upload this video later on for your satisfaction. Endeavor to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. Before we go, real quick, any last words?
I want to tell Cameroonians that are interested in Biggystudios that do not relent to apply. Of course, the requirements are on the Facebook page and on our website. You must be over 21. You must be a Cameroonian. At least you should have a Facebook page and at least 1,000 followers on all social media platforms. You know, not like Instagram 1,000. So I think and then you have to do a 1-minute video to tell Biggy why you want to be a part of the show. And I want to say that Biggystudios is a good platform for you that has something to offer and you feel like the world deserves to know. Yes.
If you want Biggy to be that show that you are expecting it to be, please, together we can make this thing bigger, like Big Brother Nigeria as they are looking at it. Big Brother Nigeria wasn't built in a day. Yeah, so I'm hoping and I'm begging that let us together, let's support our own. And the fans too. Biggy is always there to give something for you all. And
give away, sir?
Yes.
Okay, then let's go.
Some fans had it. So, and some were quarreling Biggy, like, we were this, we have been there, why not give us? We cannot give everybody. Yeah, definitely. So let's follow Biggy, let's follow up Biggystudios and make it better.
Okay, and make it better. Talking about make it better, please follow us, Dash Media. We have amazing content, be it Dash News Honey. We have legit content for you. Dash Bussiness Entertainment, mind-blowing shows. There is Hall of Fame, there's Dash Entertainment News, the interview, our breakfast show, there is Managing Africa, and what have you. So please endeavor to not just watch Dash Media, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, all social media platforms, and then please follow the Hustle Small. I need to grow, right? I need to grow, okay?
You need
so
to grow.
LYONGA official on Facebook, Instagram, and I hope you really enjoyed this session. Talk to you next time. Have a lovely day.